Let's talk about using what you have when you have it, okay? Now, I'm standing in front of my brand new Honda HRV that is fully wrapped. This is the first time I've personally had a vehicle, a business vehicle that is fully wrapped. And this is a big deal for me and my pooper scooper business. I've been in business for a little over 5 years. But when I first started, I started with a 2007 Chevy Cobalt. She didn't look like this. She had magnets on it. I had a cargo trailer on the back of it.
I'm so excited. I got my magnets to put in my car. Yeah. Good there?
Yep.
Yep, no, I should get more.
You want to line it up on that thing, the molding.
There we go. It look good?
Yep, looks great.
I'm so excited. Scoopin', scoopin', scoopin'. If your dog's pooping, scoopin's a scoopin'.
And the reason why I started my business with that is because that's what I had when I started the business. I didn't have a ton of funds. So and in this video, I really want to talk about leveling yourself up as you grow in business, setting goals for yourself, utilizing what you have and being able to make the best of it, and also creating connections to be able to get yourself in the place that where you want to go. I always wanted a hot pink vehicle rolling down the street that says Crouppin's Poopin' Scoopin' on it. I didn't exactly have the full vision in my head. I definitely didn't think that this was going to be the logo, which I'll show you the progression of logos, because this was not what was popping back in 2018, 2019 when I was just getting started in business. But before we hop into that, today's video is sponsored by Jobber. If you guys have been hanging out around on my channel for a while, you have definitely heard about Jobber. But if you're new here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Jobber is the CRM I use to run, grow, and manage my small pooper scooper business. Everybody has their opinion on CRMs, how to organize their business, how to run their business, what's the best way to do it. Some people can do it on Excel spreadsheets. Some people can do it on pen and paper. Some people are really good at just keeping stuff in their brain, and that's just not me. I have a very messy brain. I have a creative brain. I have a brain that was able to grow this business, but that doesn't mean that I'm the best at keeping things organized. And as the business started to grow, I caught myself dropping the ball on communicating with customers and following up with customers, or sometimes even putting them on route or taking them off route. And I would wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, did I invoice that person? Did I put them on route? And it was causing more pain than what it was worth. And I was using different apps for different purposes, such as routing and invoicing and then the text messaging. Jobber has all of that all in one. And it's easy to streamline and grow your business, because now in my year 5, I'm not the only one that's in my business. I have staff, I have a virtual assistant, I want to grow, and Jobber has been able to help me kind of scale as time has gone on, and it's given me the flexibility to be able to do that. And even if I'm having a bad brain day, Jobber has my back. And I can already hear you right now, oh, I don't know how to use a CRM, or I don't know if my business can afford something like that. I'm here to tell you, I thought the exact same way when I first started using Jobber. And Erica today literally wants to be like, why didn't you start that sooner? And what I've learned as a business owner, if you want something for your business, you build it into your prices, so then your business is able to afford it. I had to do a rate increase on my customers in order to be able to afford to add new wraps to our vehicles. And you want to know how I did the rate increase? Through Jobber. So if you're interested in checking Jobber out and getting a 2-week free trial, go ahead and click my link down in the description to give Jobber a try. When I decided to finally purchase like a brand new truck, this is the model that I went with. I ended up going with the 2020 Chevy Colorado because I liked the size of it and I liked the space. I also put some decals on it. I didn't do a full wrap because I could not afford it. And at the time, this was one of my logos. So I have been pretty consistent with who we are, what we do. They poop it, we scoop it. And how to get in touch with us. This is also one of the magnets that we had, who we are, what we do, how to get in touch with us. This was another magnet, same concept. Then we decided to just do dog waste removal on some of the vehicles. We gave that a shot. And at that time, I just wanted to get what it was that I could afford. And did I have the feeling of like FOMO or comparison when I would see other companies? Yeah, I did. I know I would look at other companies that were getting new wraps done and I would be so jealous because I'm like, I just can't afford that yet, or I'm too scared to kind of go all in like that. And I think that comes with time and with experience, and also just getting your finances right, okay? There's a lot of things that go on there, and I can't speak for you or what's going on in your business, but this is just what was going on with me. Is I was like, I can't afford it. I cannot bring myself to do that. And it took me 5 years, and that's what my timeline looks like, and I am incredibly proud of it. So what I do want you to take away is it's okay to, start from what you can afford and move as you go. And I don't even want to talk about how many different logos that I've had. I've had so many different logos. And I've had a lot of different vehicles. I had the 2007 Chevy Cobalt. That is so hard to say with my braces, okay? I've had I want to say it was like a 05 or maybe a 07 Colorado. Then I had 2 white Rangers, one of which was a manual. I learned how to drive a manual for my business. Go me. Go me. And then what else did we get? I got the Honda. That one got smashed. Not this one. Not this one. Oh my gosh. We got the other Honda. That one got smashed. And then we have the Colorado. And then that black Honda right there, she's going to be getting wrapped next week. And this is part of my marketing budget. So when you set up your budget and you're like, how much do I want to spend? This right here is part of your marketing spend. Or at least it's part of my marketing spend, because this is, And seriously, a lot of people ask me, they're like, how are you doing it? How are you building this business? How are you able to do all the things that you do? And sometimes I'm like, I don't freaking know. I have no idea how I'm able to do everything that I'm doing right now. But if I really sit down and I think about it, I'm like, okay, how am I able to do this? It boils down to a couple key things. It boils down to, I want this business. I have a vision for this business. I understand who I am as a person and figure out how I'm able to leverage that and who I'm able or what I'm able to bring in to help me. And because of that, I decided I wanted to use CRM Jobber, brought that in. And because of that, now my staff that work with me, we're teammates, they feel confident when they're going out to a job, they're going out to a yard. They know what's going on because they have all the details right in there. They have the address, they have the phone number, they have the email address, they have how many dogs and what the property looks like, because we're able to input that. Now, who's inputting that information right now? The virtual assistant is doing that now. I used to do all of that, but now they are. And they love it because they can put all the information in there, right? And then boom, all the rest of us can see it because it updates on our apps. So the whole entire team knows exactly what's going on, even if I feel like I don't know what is going on. So let's just go ahead and do a quick little wrap up, okay? A wrap up of the wrap. If you're wanting to get a wrap on your vehicle, okay, you need to be prepared to spend some dollars because it's expensive. You could do a partial, you could do a full wrap, or you could do lettering. But either way, you need to have on there who you are, what you do, and how to get in contact with you. And then when you're getting all these phone calls and these emails and people, you know, sliding into your DMs and hitting you up online, how are they going to communicate with you? How are you going to communicate with them? And then that's when you can use Jobber. And I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna use it. Andrew Martinez is the one that said this to me, so this is not even my saying, but he's been telling me for years, literally for years, that I can use it. And I was just like, I don't know if I can, that's kind of your saying, but I'm gonna say it. And you can scoop that poop and bag that loot.